a break.
What's the matter, Lauren?
It's this dress. It's just...
Just what? Just what? It's just marvelous, I think. It's nothing to do with the dress, does it? Honey, if you love that man and you want him, you're going to have to go after him.
He's engaged to Stephanie.
That's only because he was convinced he couldn't have you. Come on, the Lauren of old would never have accepted this. She would have been sharing vintage champagne and strawberries with that man by now.
I know. But this just doesn't feel right.
What does feel right? Being alone and miserable every night with a good book and a nice cup of tea? I don't think so. I mean, just look at yourself. You're Lauren Fenmore. You're young, you're beautiful, you're talented. You got the kind of allure that attracts men like honey does the bees. I mean, I've seen it around here in the halls of Spectra. Even the most timid accountant and the shyest shipping clerk turns into Don Juan when you pass by.
Okay, you can stop. You know something, you're right. A year ago, I would have seduced him so fast he wouldn't have known what had hit him. But now, Stephanie is my best friend. I live in her guest house. I can't betray her like that.
Well, I certainly understand having sympathy for the Forresters in their time of trouble. Is that it, honey? Or is it just possible that you really don't care about Eric Forrester as much as I thought you did?
Oh, no, I still love him. I love him more than I've ever loved anyone else. But he is marrying Stephanie, and that's where it ends for me.
Oldest son in prison, facing a sentence that'll swallow up most of his adult life. And he tells me to accept it, to look after Rick and to forget about him. Oh, God, I would trade my own life for Ridge's freedom in a heartbeat. Bartender. Another. Eh?
Yes, Mr. Forrester.
Eric Forrester?
Yes.
You're alone.
Yeah.
Would you like some company?
No. Forgive me. I'm sorry. No, thank you.
It's okay.
Here you go, Mr. Forrester.
Still so hard to believe.
If Ridge hadn't confessed, I never would have believed it.
Suddenly, the man I thought I knew so well is a total stranger.
Come on, Mom. You said we could go for a walk down by the lake.
All right. I'm ready.
Where's Gran? Yeah. It's his brilliant idea to come up here.
I don't know. He said he had a meeting to go to.
Rick? Are you telling me that Rick shot you?
Yes.
But Ridge, he said that...
Ridge took the blame.
Why?
Because Rick can't remember. And that's where you come in.
me get this straight. You're telling me that Rick walked into your office with a gun. He pointed it at you, he shot you. You saw him do this.
Yes.
Then why did you blame it on Ridge?
I was in shock. When I came to, the cops were standing over me asking me questions. I knew I couldn't let them find out it was Rick. So when I looked up and I saw Ridge, it just popped into my head.
You pinned it on Ridge?
Rick had to be protected. If someone would have found out the truth, his life would have been ruined. Now, you understand that, don't you?
Well, yes, I do. But surely at some point you had to have told Ridge this.
I did, right before the end of the trial.
Was he furious?
Yes, but he knows that no one can ever find out it was Rick.
So he confessed. Incredible.
Well, I will tell you, it takes a hell of a man, and we all owe him.
Now what?
Well, this is the way Ridge wants it. The best I can do is plead for a shorter sentence at his hearing. Look, I'm not here to talk about me or Ridge.
Okay. So you say that Rick doesn't remember any of this?
That's right.
Well, obviously he can't deal with it, so he's blocked it all out.
Well, that's why the kid needs help right away.
Well, yes, I agree. He needs immediate treatment. And I'm sure Brooke would agree with me.
Well, Brooke doesn't know yet.
Why not? Rick is her son. You cannot leave her in the dark. She has to be told.
When?
Well, I suggest you tell her immediately.
Okay, you guys. Come on, let's get ready for bed. And then I'll tell you what. We'll play a game of Scrabble. Okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Okay.
Hey, what you got there, sport?
Oh, it's a fossil.
That is so cool.
I bet there's a T-Rex out there. Maybe it'll swallow Gran if he ever gets here.
Rick, enough. Come on, get ready for bed.
Well, he still doesn't think much of Grant, does he? And Grant has been such a saint to him.
What is it, Katie? Why is he so hostile towards Grant? I know that he's been through a lot, but why does he focus his anger on Grant and nobody else?
I don't know. I don't know. Just thank God that Grant has been able to handle it.
And I've given him precious little support. Until Ridge confessed the other day, there was just always this part of me that kept wondering
If Grant was lying.
I couldn't help it. That's pretty awful, isn't it? Suspecting your own husband.
No. No, it's not so much as you were suspecting him as that you couldn't believe Ridge would shoot somebody.
But he did. Just like Grant said. Sometimes I just feel so bad. Hey, Grant has tried so hard to be loving and caring to this family. He's so loyal and positive. I need to move on. I'm going to. Tonight, I'm going to show my husband what he really means to me.
Call in tonight, Mr. Forster?
No, actually, I'll have another.
You sure?
I'll make this one a double, if you will.
Look, James, I was going to eventually tell her.
Not eventually, Grant. Now. The boy is traumatized. He needs help, and Brooke has to be part of the process. Now, I appreciate it'd be very difficult when you tell her that you lied about Ridge, but you did that to protect Rick. She will realize that.
But she will never understand why Ridge took the blame.
Well, I don't know what else to say, except that Brooke has to be a part of the therapy process. Look, Rick needed to be protected. You have done that. But now the time for secrecy is over. We cannot waste any more time. The boy is in danger. I cannot emphasize that enough. Something could happen that could trigger an episode.
An episode?
A regressive psychotic episode where he'd suddenly remember everything that happened.
Oh, my God.
He needs to be in therapy straight away. Now, as time goes on, things...
Listen, I hear what you're saying. You're absolutely right. I've got to tell Brooke. Hi, honey, it's me.
Hi. Where are you?
Well, I'm just finishing up here. How are the kids?
They're getting ready for bed.
Great. Well, would you kiss them for me? And I'm on my way up.
I'll be waiting.
Brooke, I love you.
I know. I'll see you soon. Tonight I'm gonna give him a night that he's been waiting for. A night he's been dreaming about. One he deserves.
Care to buy a girl a drink?
All right, aye.
So is this your first?
No. Not exactly.
All right. I'll have what he's having. How are you?
Lauren, it's horrible.
I can't imagine.
I've lost my son. My oldest son is lost to me, and the worst part of it is that I don't understand how or why. He's just so inconsistent with the way he was raised and the values he was taught. And I just can't believe it. I don't know how he possibly could have done this.
Thank you. Look, this might be easier for me to say than it is for you to accept. But you had nothing to do with this. Nothing. Ridge made a decision. A bad decision.
Oh, yeah. And now he has to pay for it just like that. The rest of his life is just snuffed out because of a bad decision. And what does that say about the man who taught him how to make decisions? Where the hell did I go wrong? Look, I'm sorry, Lauren. I shouldn't be unloading on you like this.
You should unload on a stranger?
You're such a good friend. I owe you more than this.
You don't know me anything. That's not the kind of relationship we've ever had. Or have.
Maybe I'm just saying it as a kind of a warning.
A warning?
Yes, that things are going to get worse before they get better. Ridge has his sentencing hearing in a week or two, and after that, who knows? Well, yes, I do know, though, don't I? Ridge is going to be sentenced to prison for God knows how long, and then after that, the rest of us will be left here to pick up the pieces. Bartender, one more, please.
Eric, do you really think you should? Come on. I'll drive you home.
Well, I have my car.
You're not driving.
I'm not driving.
We'll pick up your car in the morning. Come on.
How do I tell you, Brooke? How do I tell you that it wasn't Ridge who shot me, but it was your own son? And that I'm the one who lied. I lied to the police, and I lied to you. I have no choice. I have to tell you.
Oh, Bridget, that is really good. 32 points.
Yeah, it's pretty good. 32 points.
I got 32 points for that one word.
You are my genius. And you are my Einstein. It was great, you guys. Okay, you guys, now it's time for bed.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Say goodnight to Grant first.
Hi, bye.
Rick,
Good night, Grant. Nice for you to make it.
Hey, whoa, wee.
You're glad you're here anyway. Well, at least I am.
Why, thanks, pumpkin. So why don't you go to bed and you have pretty dreams, okay? And I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good night.
she's not the only one. I'm glad you're here.
So, is everything going okay?
Oh, coming here was the best idea. It's just what we needed.
Yeah, I was standing there watching the three of you, and it's amazing how much they love you.
They're a part of me, Grant. With everything that Rick has been going through, I just want to reach out and make it better. And I wish there was some way that I could get inside of his heart and find out what he's feeling and what his fears are.
Brooke,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't want to get into that tonight. I have been thinking about us a lot lately. Especially since Ridge confessed. I don't really know where to start except to say how sorry I am. For doubting you. Pulling away from you. And treating you like a stranger instead of a husband. A man that I have come to admire very much. A man that I would like to get closer to. Please forgive me, Grant. Come on. Let's go into the bedroom.
Brooke, wait.
What?
There's something I've got to tell you. There's something that I've got to tell you right now.
Okay, come on. All right, let me just close the door here. Okay, here. Sit down. And I'm gonna make you some coffee.
Oh, jeez. I feel terrible.
Well, I don't know why. You just did a few too many drinks.
A few. And then my guardian angel comes along.
Is that what you think of me? Boy, I hope not. All right. We're gonna make this nice and strong. Get you home, get you in bed, and then you'll be fine. So, where's Stephanie? I thought she'd be with you this evening. Eric? Eric? Oh, no, no. No, you can't sleep here. Much as I'd like you to. Come on, Eric. Wake up. Eric. Eric. You're right, Sally. A year ago, I would have seduced him so fast, he wouldn't have known what had hit him. All right. You can stay, but only for this one night.